They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly.
Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to another great episode of Express Yourself with XPress. I am your humble host, XPress again. Thank you for always, being here with me. Without y'all, there is no me. Reporting live from the network studios. Just want to say thank you to everyone that, shows love and support. Also, thank you to my proud sponsors. I got Free Few, I got Self Love, Shoe Pugs, King Vision, and many more to come. So don't worry, the bag's open. So if y'all trying to get more out there, more so, I can definitely open the bag for you. But you know how I start every episode. Every episode was with an expression of the episode. My expression of this one is humble, because literally, I had to he was like, I had to water myself down from being nervous, and I was asked why are you nervous? Like, dude, do you know who you is? Like, do you realize the magnitude of the work that you put in? But the fact that you're humble behind it all is the reason why it came to be what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we got the big bucko in the building.
Hey,
we got the one and only Python.
What's the wordy? Biggest bucko, man. Yeah, but look, I just say that to you because, bro, look, Rob, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for even having me. You know what I'm saying? Approaching me like, bro, let's sit down, let's chop it up. So, bro, the whole establishment, you doing what you're doing, the mad sponsor. I'm like, bro.
Nah, thank you, man.
Shout out that humble shit.
Shout out my brother Bankhead as well, being in the building, but also making the connection as well. I can't thank him enough. Another alumni of the show.
Yes, sir.
And let's start this off with letting them know where you're originally from, your family upbringing.
I'm originally from Compton, California. Right. Shout out Compton, California. A lot of people, I don't know why, they confused me with Carson. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my homies in Seven Carson, and I went to Carson High.
Okay.
But I'm a Compton baby, Compton Elementary School, Compton Middle School. I lived damn near my whole life in Compton, man.
Yeah, I went to Rosecrans, Davis.
I went to Ralph Elementary bunch. I went to St. Albert, right up there. You know about St. Albert? You feel me?
Okay.
I still had to do it at the Catholic school. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Moms.
Yeah, shout out Mom. Exactly.
She didn't want to have me in Enterprise, so she was like, you going to St. Albert, man.
Did the right thing.
Boom.
Did the right thing.
Boom. Same thing with Compton High. She was like, no, we're not going to Compton High. We're going to Carson High, man. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with me. It was going to Centennial. And at that time, Pops made the right decision by moving us out of Compton, out to the IE and stuff. So I went to high school in Pomona.
Oh, okay. That's
But
fine.
I was in Compton every day after school.
Right. But at least in Pomona, so, and what was that? It was was it kind of more diverse or?
Pomona, yeah, it was pretty diverse. We had a little bit of everything, but it was still like the line, which is us versus them, if you get what I'm saying.
I think every high school, at least in California, has that, man.
I want to say my first week, if it wasn't the third or fourth day of school or whatever, there was a Black versus Mexican riot. It was on the news and everything. And I'm new. I didn't know anybody out there and stuff like that. So I had, some Samoan homies, just put me to the side and like, yo, you with us. So
look, does that stem from the community or from the prison system politics? You feel me? Because it's a little bit of both.
The problem is the prison politics gets into the community. And then it starts
because they calling shots from the OGs is like, yeah.
We in high school dealing with grown folks stuff, and I mean, from Compton, so that's been my life anyways. But the thing is, they got MS-13 or certain things, and then you have
gangs.
Little cliques underneath them, and people just doing certain things.
So it really starts from prison because, like I said, it's the gang shit that gets into the community and it bleeds into the schools. So now the blacks, the Mexicans, the Filipinos, the whites, we all separated.
Yep. Based
on the same way it's structured in prison, dog.
Yep.
That's nasty, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just something
we just
that
kids.
we still kids, so it's just something that we still, even to this day, we still, working through it, trials and tribulations in it. But
facts.
The wisdom and the connection is a little bit better.
Yeah.
As a comparison to when we was coming up.
Oh, no, for sure. No.
I graduated in 06, not to get my age up too much.
I'm on 4. I mean, look, I'm unked out.
So we there,
It is, man.
There's an O before.
I'm going to accept my unkisms, man. You feel me?
Don't look it, so that's all that you can book it. So with that being said, let's talk about your family upbringing and everything. How was that dynamic?
That was great, man. I'm the baby boy. I got an older brother. He's 3 years older than me. Grew up 2-parent, household. Didn't know how important and how special that was until you grow older, and then you look around, you see how many friends you have and relatives that grew up in one parent tier system, things like that. So, me growing up, mother and father, and they're still together to this day. They're going on like 47, 48 years.
That's
married.
That real love,
Boom.
It's a lot of y'all in this day and age, y'all be too busy trying to get together and break up.
Yeah, I mean,
fight for each other.
Yeah. No, that's real. I mean, I can't even imagine this. Yeah, I mean, at the scene now, everything's so fast, so I get it. Yeah, but growing up in that, I was a real family unit. I mean, a unit to where we ate dinner at 5 o'clock. What I'm saying? It was tradition. My dad, he was the guy in his family. He was like the chief in the family. So we always had family over. So all that instilled in me just family structure, community. Just bringing everybody together. So I bring that even into what I do now, like with music. I'm very big on community, bringing people together. Like,
oh, that's for sure.
But that comes from my
Compton-Carson
upbringing.
roots is running very deep throughout the music and stuff. Still to this day.
Yeah. No, so I tell people, like, I value people more than possessions.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So so that's how I pretty much just operate. Just in my daily life.
Okay,
that comes from my parents.
So with that being said, I'm sure your brother, since he's being 3 years older than you, played a heavy influence on the music that you're coming up on.
Yep.
So who were some of the artists and producers? Because you wear multiple hats when it comes to music.
Facts.
So when it comes to the artistry of it, who are some of the artists as well as some of the producers at that time at an early age that were kind of motivating you into the person that we see today?
No, 1,000%. It was first was my father who introduced me to music. Like I'm very heavy on soul music. The Whispers, Temptations. I mean, you can keep going on and on. Bootsy Collins, funk music too, Parliament. Like I grew up with that essence. First, so to this day, I still play that like nonstop. I still play like music from the 70s and 80s. So. Even in rap music, he introduced me to NWA, Mac 10. My first cassette I ever was given was Criss Cross. I'm showing my fucking age right there.
Nah.
We can curse?
Yes.
Showing my damn age. Yeah, Criss Cross was my first. Like I missed the bus, jump. That's what I was introduced to, like musically. Then after that, my brother was pretty much like just my guide to music because he was the ultimate music head. So. Yeah. Him being 3 years older than me and him were best friends. We wasn't that dynamic to where it was like the big brother, he's a bully. This like he really took me under his wing and I was with him like my whole life. High school, everything. So, but with his music taste, I mean, it was so colorful. You know what I'm saying? Like it was heavy on East Coast and South music, and even he put me on Texas screw music. You know what I'm saying? Like Chicago, but like he was just so around it. So that just helped my palette. Of just like just my experience in music to even to a point now is like how I make music. I'm not so much of a heavy regional sound music because I grew up just listening to everything.
Versatility,
you know
is
what I'm saying? Yeah. So to Crucial Conflict, to to Scarface, of course my West Coast, my Pac and Snoop's, E40s and all that, but heavy on Jay-Z, heavy on Rough Riders, DMX. Like it's so much. Yeah, it's so much. Outkast too. Outkast like 1,000%. So
everybody had a Dipset era. Everybody, man. Yeah,
everybody
definitely.
had that, man. So so I grew up, just the essence of all that and see all that emerge. So that kind of shaped me like who I am today. For real.
You talked about the importance of relationships greater than people are greater than possessions. Talk about the importance of when it comes to not only business-wise, but personally, how it is to make genuine connections in the industry where a lot of the connections can be fraudulent or people, have hidden agendas.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. I mean, it just comes down to just being a genuine person. I always tell people like your talent will get you in the door, but your relationships will keep you in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like I come across a lot of different people or talented people, artists, producers, like things like that, and they'll just be amazing at what they do.
Yep.
But then you know, they have this thing or the chip on the shoulder was like, you know, like, man, people don't rock with me, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like, do you kind of like massage relationships? Are you reaching out? Are you tapping in? Are you being a genuine person? Are you just collecting these people where you can like work with them? And I just focus on that because I know it goes a long way, because it's really about like not what they saying. It's not what they're saying to you while you're there. It's how they talk about you when you're not in the room. Right. So if you, you know, you're not somewhere, but they speaking up on you. Oh no, not fucking him, bro. That's the bro. You know what I'm saying? That's, to me, that means everything. That speaks on your character. Cause absolutely. I'm telling you, I've been in rooms to where somebody be like, yeah, I was talking to so and so. Oh, you do? I don't fuck with that guy. Then next thing you know, it bleeds over. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was an asshole. Okay, well, I'm not messing with him.
Guilty by association. Ooh, and that's a big thing, which leads into gatekeeping. So with that being said, can you talk about how prevalent gatekeeping is, but also how important it is to persevere through it?
Well, with gatekeeping, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavy on protecting our culture. Mm-hmm. You know, just like other coaches protect their culture. Country music ain't as soon as Beyonce or not Lil Nas X tried to, like, you know what I'm saying, like sneak into it, you know, and do their thing. What they do, they boot them out. No, this is hip hop. We're not calling this country. So yeah, I mean, just like they protect their culture, I'm also for us protecting our culture, and you know, at least having the gatekeepers be like the OGs and the ones who paved the way. So like, shit, they should have say on, like, you know, based on the history that they've endured. I mean, they've been around it for 30, 40 years. Mm-hmm. It's almost like politicians. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's all Cameron trusts his politician to know what he's doing and what he's talking about. So I don't know. I sound like I'm leaning toward. You gotta lean into that one. Yeah. How you feel about it? What you think?
I feel like to a certain degree it should, but it shouldn't exist. Like it shouldn't be a situation where there's a door where everybody can walk through, because there's a lot of people that are trying to cut corners anyways. So I feel like there should be a door with the possibility of anyone being able to walk through, based upon the effort and the work ethic that they have in their craft that they do. So I think any and everyone deserves an opportunity based upon the work that they put into it.
No, and you're correct about that, because sometimes the gatekeepers can have an agenda, biasness, and now it's, you know, and the gatekeepers can also just be more concerned about protecting their position, and even like, okay, I'm letting the people who I rock with in, anybody else who I don't know. Yeah, so no, it can be dangerous. Like, you know, I guess no one man should have all that power. You feel me?
And you work with, you know, artists from all over and stuff like that. So how important it is to you to be open enough to be like, hey, I'm West Coast, but I'm open for all coasts and all forms of music and stuff.
1,000%. Like me, I don't gatekeep whatsoever. Like I'm always like just giving as much game as I can, or helping it, you know, any way I can. Only because, like, at once we was in that position. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get up, or you know, I finally came across somebody who's in a certain position, and you know, and I would love, you know, it'll be dope if they help me up. So because I've been in that, so man, anytime I can help somebody, or I can bring a bridge together, I can connect you with this person, I'm gonna do it. Then that's up to you on how you father that relationship and how you go about that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I respect, but you know, I understand gatekeeping. I guess I can say that. I can't say like I agree or not, but I understand, like I said, it's protect the culture. But me, no, I'm open the floodgates. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get in where you fit in. That's what it comes down to. Absolutely. Get in where you fit in. I'm gonna let you in the door. It's up to you. If you fuck up the opportunity, it's on you.
It's like a job that's hiring. I can tell you they hiring, but I can't do the interview for you.
Hello.
So it's all on you, how you showcase yourself, how you present yourself. Yeah. And a lot of people need to understand. I was listening to I seen a clip from my brother Bankhead and stuff, and he was talking about women's West Coast women music. And so I just want to say perception is a big thing. You know, how you present yourself is how they're going to perceive you and how they think you want to be taken. So this goes for everybody. Present yourself the way that you want to be perceived. Show up fully in yourself.
Yeah.
But don't be upset when the results don't go the way that you like it to, because you were ignoring being yourself by trying to be somebody else.
Come on now.
So
now.
with that being said and everything, I think that a lot of people may not understand when it comes to wearing a hat as an artist and a hat as a producer, the differences between the two.
Correct.
So can you talk about some of the differences that one needs to know in comparison to the other, so that there's respect from one to the other?
And as far as like you said, being an artist and being a producer.
Yes.
And what aspect? And like, give me an example. Like,
so what's something that a artist may not understand or have respect for when it comes to the production and the producer and what they do,
okay,
and vice versa?
Ooh, and this is an ongoing fight that that I pursue. Just on behalf of the producer community. Because like it should be a binding relationship between the artist and producer, but for some reason now, I mean, like I said, I'm speaking from my experience as a producer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so much of an artist, but no, I think the producer is just as important as the artist. I mean, I'm gonna answer the question the best I can. But I think the producer is just as important as the artist. I see sometimes where like, artists can kind of like downplay the producer or make it seem like, it's really me that's making this hard. Or I guess it's like they're selling it. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're crafting it. They go out there, perform it and sell it. So I understand that part. But I still believe that the producer is just as important as the artist. So I always tell all my producer homies, like, bro, brand yourself the same way the artists do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be the guy in the shadows or, who don't want to come out. Like in this day and age, you got to brand yourself as the artist who just as much as he do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're just as important. Before you even hear the artist, who you hear first? The producer. You hear the beat first. You feel me?
The producer tag.
Yeah, all that, man. So yeah, no. So shout out, the homies like Low the Grade, people who doing things like that, because I see him branding himself the same way artists do. You know what I'm saying? And it's working.
Rightfully
you know what I'm saying? So no, I encourage I encourage all my producers, man, because I came up like that. You know what I'm saying? Being a producer, kind of in the shadows, and just kind of, I guess you said playing my role, playing my part. But it just came to a point where I was just like, I didn't understand that part of the community, like being a producer this whole time. So no, I recently started shifting myself, just kind of branding myself, being an artist. That's why let me create my own project. Let me put myself forward. Let me be all in the videos. Like fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah, dog.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
And when I made that switch, like everything changed for me. Everything changed for me, bro. Real shit.
So, not to talk about the Canadian elephant in the room.
Look,
but we're gonna get to it because the music is here. The music is real. Now, because we hit the 2-year mark on the battle between the two. Do you feel like enough artists here, West Coast wise, have capitalized on the circumstances and the doors that Kendrick has opened due to that battle?
Yes and no. Like only because it just comes down to if and I can't even name artists, but like being in that moment, to be able to be like on GNX on the album that's going to be here forever, Grammys and everything, like you understand the magnitude of what you're getting into. So now it comes down to, okay, do you have your business together? You know what I'm saying? Is there a follow-up for that? Do you have a team in preparation for this? Or do you see yourself as just like, I'm getting the layout, I'm just gonna do my thing and let's see what comes out of it. So if you're just like, just doing this on a whim and not prepared for the aftermath of it, then yeah, it didn't surprise me at all. Like when some artists didn't pivot from that, you know what I'm saying? And then seeing them, and it sucks because like now that they're on this album, now all the light is shining on them. So now what you seeing is like, okay, this is, damn, this is kind of going bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to see bro's life now. Oh, it's not too good. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people like Lefty that fucking went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Changed
off of
everything.
4 words, bro.
Right.
He was done. Bro,
For
they was
real.
booking him $10K to go out in the stage and say those 4 words and get the fuck off the stage, bro.
Yeah.
He was literally like, you know what I'm saying?
Game
Like,
changer from that situation.
bro. So, you know what I'm saying? The Grammy, like, yeah, but once again, like, I know Lefty's like manager and team, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Doughboy, shout out Shahadi. Like, I know these guys, so like his team is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they move, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I knew, see, at least with him, like they already had like shit ready to go. He was at TD Christmas performing. Like there was a pivot from that. You know, now he was with Mike and Keys and Problem working. Like it was for emotion. You know what I'm saying, with him. Same with AZ Chike. Like after that, his pivot. You know what I'm saying? He dropping songs and they're on ESPN, Gatorade commercials. I'm like,
they are doing it.
Yeah. So certain people pivoted, some didn't, but it comes down to preparation, man.
Shout out my boys that I told you so. I saw it way before it even happened for them, but I saw the interview with Lefty that y'all was, keeping under wraps. But but you guys let it out at the right time. Yeah. Capitalize off of it, and hopefully more individuals can capitalize off of that moment.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, like I said, man, just man, I seen the lack of preparation. From all the artists I was on there to, I seen the lack of preparation. I seen the ones who was already ready to go from that.
Well, shoot, when somebody just randomly announces a pop out, how can you prepare for that? How can you prepare? You just, I mean,
but think about it though. They announced it. We get the announcement, but how long was that in preparation?
Yeah,
though, you
right.
feel me? And the pop out, no, I mean everybody did their thing. Like, because he's saying even the pivot from the pop out. I don't know. Is that much a pivot from that? I mean, they give you a stage to rock out. It's not like you getting like the ISO. I mean, I guess you kind of is, but I mean,
at
like
moments to where you can showcase what you would be as if you were able to headline.
Yeah, Cuzzo's for sure pivoted from that. Man. Yep. I was sitting right there when I watched the whole thing and seeing Cuzzo come out there, and from then they just been going nuts. Like I said, it's been for emotion, like ever since that. So, like I said, it's my fault. It's a terrible misconception to where, like I said, it's narrative though that they're gonna put on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push a line with it. You feel me? Like he was correct with that. So now, like, all these narratives, and the narratives is really just coming from just a one side. That's why this whole discourse is nasty, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, just even a question like, how was it, did some people, pivot this and that, like, the people who was supposed to pivot, like, did their thing, but the narrative's gonna be louder of like, oh, the West Coast is trash, you know what I'm saying? They're not doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick didn't put all these people on, like, bro, who said he was supposed to?
Giving opportunity is not like securing the bag. That's what people like. Again, I can teach you how to fish.
Yeah. Bro, Dot did his thing. He put the city on the album, and then I'm gonna throw a concert and put the city in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then
filmed it, everything. Yeah, that's what I'm like. But like I said, but because discourse is so disgusting on social media now, like the narrative is gonna run wilder than the beautiful moments that actually happen, man. Like, it's a moment. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a moment that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be forever stamped in time.
Well, we're going to pivot into some amazing moments right now. I have an amazing segment called Blast from the Past. Okay. Where I took, took my time taking some moments. Yeah. And, curated some things here that I would like for you to, say what they meant to you in these moments. Okay, look, before you start. Let me ask you this. Okay. How do you feel about the discourse of hip-hop, like on social media and everything now, and in media and pods, and like how do you like? I feel like people forget too fast, and I feel like we don't give enough time or enough grace to moment in time. So we'll just, it's like popcorn. Instant gratification, just like Instagram and all this other things. But I'm also speaking about like even the post battle. How do you feel about the discourse of like
the academics and and all these like talking media heads who who have narratives, agendas, and like.
Well, yeah, he has a narrative agenda because he's getting paid for a lot of this stuff. So it's like, is half of this what you truly believe, or is more half of this what you're being paid to say? Because there's a machine paying for all this behind you. So it's like, again. It goes back to, and I'm a real fan of hip hop. I don't care what anybody say. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So this goes back to the battle between Drake and Meek. It wasn't of who's better. It's I write my own stuff. You don't. It wasn't even on that. And then it turned into a popularity contest. Like, I'm more popular, so I'm going to win. But it was just like, if right and wrong is wrong, you're not the person who you're portraying yourself to be. So how do we say we're a fan of you when half of you is somebody else's stuff? And they just don't have the spotlight or the likability that you have. So again, let's break open those gatekeeping doors so the right people can have those opportunities as well.
No, and even how you said, like, academics, certain people are paid and sponsored by this and that. So with that, it's just like, is there any more genuine discourse in regards of hip hop anymore?
I guess we just gotta listen to Joe Budden and them arguing about it.
Well, is that, because think about it, if academics is Complex have him top 3, and like I said, and his discourse is just, of course, it's disingenuous because he has a bias, he has a horse in the race, and he's sponsored, it's like everything. So compromise.
Very.
So, and if people look to him to be like, okay, so he's on. So if this how I got to get on, I got to do exactly what he did, what he does, which is like more narrative, more agenda based, and not so much like actual like honest opinion.
Hence, Poetic Flacco.
Boom. Real shit. Is that, and I can name so many more people.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's up. So I'm seeing everybody following the blueprint of him. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's just so terrible. Like that.
It's propaganda over principle,
bro. It gives me so much,
and it's
hopeless for the future, bro.
It's a big lack of integrity.
Woo.
So like when people like, who was it? Michael Beasley. He said this, and there's a clip out there. You do anything for $1, you just nasty, and that's really where we're at. You have so many people who are losing a sense of who they are. For objects and things and to
for the chili, just
people
for the
are
chili.
just living for likes again, living for likes and stuff. So.
And that's where we at. So and that's why it's like it's even hard, because I'm on Twitter a lot, and that's where all the discourse is at. That's where the dialogue and everything is at. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, like I can't take nothing face value anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, like from the bots to the people getting paid, the big talking media heads, just like. It's disheartening, like 1,000%, man.
Everyone,
but definitely. Go ahead. I just want to get your opinion, though. I wanted to get your opinion. You know what I'm saying on that shit?
No, definitely, because a lot of people definitely need to speak their truth instead of letting somebody else pay for that truth.
Come on, now.
So let's speak this truth right here. From one goat to another, talk about this moment, talk about the impact and how it made you feel, and what did you take from this to add to your repertoire moving forward?
I think this is the first time that I went to his crib, to his studio. Not his crib, but to his studio, man. It was a dope moment. It was a dope moment, man. Just seeing, like, cause I seen the whole process of how he cooks up. Just walking into a studio and every single wall is a library of albums. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing that, and really, I just seen it more as just another stepping stone, like just in my career. Like, I said, because you come from, you come from, just dreaming or just you seeing these, like, man, one day I'm trying to be in these spaces. So, being able to, pull up. I think Earl Sweatshirt was there, and he's one of the reasons why I started making beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, Future Earl. So he was there and things like that, man. So no, it was a surreal moment for me, like, to be honest, man. I'm not even going front, man. Like, even to this day, like now when I see him, like, now it's like, what's happening, this and that. Like, I did an album with 211, and he was like, bro, yo, beats on there is crazy. So to hear that is like, sheesh, like, it's just more validation. Like, okay, I'm doing the right thing.
In other words, that's goat talk. Goat talk to goat talk.
Hello.
That's right. But no, again, from one goat to another, man.
Yeah, I know.
Thought this was amazing.
Look, man. Look, I'll let you tell it, man. You feel me?
So what else we got here? Boom. Let's go here because we jumping all over the place.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Well, which record is this?
this one, this actually was just a list of all of them. But I wanted to ask you, how do you feel like?
Oh, this the one with I mean the lyrics. So I'm like, okay, which because we drop these every Sunday. This okay, this one with Cole, Soul and Light, man. This is a hell of a story too, dog. But no, this is dope too, man. like this record right here, me and Light did in Atlanta. Like J. Cole had hit us up, like, bro, y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a camp in Atlanta, man. I would love for y'all to pull up. It was me, Light and Soul, so we literally took a flight out there. And it was crazy, dog, because I get there, we get to it's called Tree Sound Studio. Shout out to Sir Charles, my guy. He manages that whole shit, man. But yeah, it's like a big ass like compound. I get there, bro. It's like 200 producers and like 7 artists, bro. It's like Kaj, Jid, Light, Soul, Boz, Cole, basically the Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that, man? Then certain guys pop in, Westside, Benny, Wale. They just pulling up just to pull up. But like the actual rappers, so like I'm getting there. I'm like, okay, this is like Hunger Games for producers, bro. Shit. So I'm like, I gotta find my way.
You just volunteered yourself for tribute,
bro.
Shit.
That type of shit. And it's funny how me and Daylight. So we're like the new kids on the block there because we get to Atlanta, everybody already know each other. You know what I'm saying? Because the Dreamville and it's their producers and everybody who, Boy One is there. Like it's just the who's there. So me and Light, we get there. We kind of like the new kids in high school, so we just walking around, just going from room to room, just like vibing with everybody, man. But how this all came about, me and Light, we was just in one room working on this record. We just working on this record, and then like we pretty much got done with Light verse, and then Cole just walks in. He walking in, he like, bro, what's this? And Light like, yeah, we just cooked this up. And Cole he just listened to it. He like, bro, give me that right now. And me and Light like, what?
Yeah.
me and Light like, are you serious, bro? Yeah, dog. He was like, yeah, give me that, bro. He went into like some little broom closet. I'm talking about his Mad Studios, bro. He goes into like some like janitor, like it's like a little like a cell. He would have been there, bro, and he just locked in there, bro, and just cooked that up, bro. And that was such like a dope moment because, bro, when Cole was there, like I said, 200 producers, 300 producers, they're all vying for Cole's like attention. Listen to my beats, listen to my beats, and because I just played it cool. I was like, man, I'm just gonna function with the homies. So we had a room where we called the West Coast room. It was just me, Soul, Kaz, Light, and a couple other homies. But we were just working in that room, and Cole would just come in and out of there. But no, it was a dope moment because, like I said, everybody trying to get Cole's attention, and for me to still get the record, you know what I'm saying, out of going to that camp. No, that was a proud moment for sure. Like,
y'all see the humbleness.
I mean, look, cause we still going, man.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's right.
This shit don't stop, man. This shit don't stop.
No, it definitely don't. I got plenty. Let's see what this one is.
What we got?
Boom.
Man.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start with the first.
That's
queen.
Compton right there, man.
That's right.
That's Compton right there, man. Like, of course, that's Mama Dearest right there, man. Like, shout out to her, man. But I want to say I was like 11, maybe 11, 12. I was, man. You already see the big shirt and the big pants and the whole shit,
that was it.
Yeah, but that's the Compton there. That's me growing up, man. I was definitely a mama's boy. Like, it's written all on this picture. I was definitely mama's boy, man. Like, that's funny. Like, that's the driveway of our house. So like, we had the basketball court, and all we did was hoop every day. Like, the whole neighborhood would come to our court. And to our driveway, we'd just be hooping, man. So it's probably just like right after she pulling up from work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how this picture got taken, but that's the beginnings right there, man.
Definitely, like I said, I be doing some digging, so I had to take
Nardwar with this motherfucker, man.
Hence, I got the SBs too. Nardwar SBs. So from one queen to another.
Come on, man. Oh, that's wifey, man.
Talk about it. Talk about the impact, the importance, and how genuineness could really make a real person out of you.
So me and her, we've been together since 2006. to this day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but we locked in early, man. So we're talking about like going on 20 years of being together. You know what I'm saying? So no, she was there before I even started producing, before I started like my label Pack Music, everything like that, man. So she's been on the grind and been with me from day one to even now. She goes everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Like she couldn't be here now for reasons but
divide and conquer.
But but she's been my rock. Like you know once you lock in with a woman, like they're the ones who gonna tell you the real. Like this is what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I see how this person treating you, this and that. Like so, she's basically my blind spot to all the things. Because like I said, I could be a little gullible as far as like my relationships. Oh, this person rock with me. She be like, nah, that motherfucker don't rock with you. No, watch this person. And then lo and behold, I find out it be true. You know what I'm saying? So she's literally my she's my blind spot. She my rock. And she's the one that hold me down. Man, like when I'm going through shit, when I'm in the shadows, like going through, I gotta release. Yeah, she the one that dump all my, you feel me? And she pour it right back into me.
Man, as a true sucker for love here, that's actually my favorite Tupac song too. But genuinely, can you talk about some of the trials and tribulations that some of the weaker individuals in relationships would bend and break over that you guys have been able to persevere through?
Probably just the fact that a lot of relationships, people are not friends first. The foundation of that are just being best friends first. Like even though, me and her, when me and her met through a friend who hooked us up, you know what I'm saying? Like we was already like trying to get to know each other, but at the same time, we established the foundation of just being best friends first, just being friends first. You know what I'm saying? And so, sometimes when the relationship is rocky or, we're not seeing eye to eye or things like that, we always fall back on the foundation of, man, we remember we're friends first, we're best friends first. So, let's start there before, and when you just have the concept of we're best friends, you never want to lose your best friend. Right. That's not somebody you can just throw away. That's not something you can just break off with. You know what I'm saying? So, no, we still have that that same foundation to this day. Like that's my best friend. So with that comes loyalty, comes care, comes worry, and all of that. And of course, patience, tolerance. You know what I'm saying? On top of her being my wife. So,
accountability.
All that. I mean, yeah, accountability, tolerance, patience, just having to check your pride, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? So dealing with a woman, you have to like learn how to compromise, validate someone else's feeling because it's not all about me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that mostly. I'm learning most of that now as far as just validation because. We can have disagreements, and I do this to everybody, and I apply this to everyone. We can have disagreements, but like now to squash it and to quell it, I just be like, okay, now I understand where you're coming from, and my thing is like I can never like tell you like what you're feeling is not validated. Like you're valid in how you're feeling. So before I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Like, why you feel that way? That's stupid, isn't that?
And then it's that emotional tug of war of, well, you made me feel this way. Well, you made me feel this way.
Yeah.
And then there's no understanding.
Boom.
So like being patient with the situation.
And you only get mad at things that you don't understand. That's where the anger and the irrationality comes from. You understand. So, now we got such a system. Like how I operate now is okay. I understand where you're coming from. You validated on how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and once you do that, it's almost like a disengagement of an argument. Like, okay, that's how you feel for sure. Like, no, you have every right to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And then once, because now that lets the guard down. Now we can speak on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Now we can, I get it, I understand. And then now we're coming together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Fighting for each other.
Come on,
not
now.
with each other.
Yeah, man. Just remember, y'all friends at the same at the end of the day.
Same team, same dream.
Team. Come on, now we got one goal, man.
That's right. And now, with that being said, you talked about soul music, so let's go ahead and talk about the soul brother himself and the impact he has had on you, not just professionally but personally.
Yeah. So we we've been known each other since 10th grade. Carson High. So, we go back as far as Keem, Musa. We all had class together. We was, what I'm saying, we all been knowing each other since we was 15 years old. So, but me and him, we pretty much been through this shit. Like for a long time. Like for instance, after high school, I'll say like maybe like a year and a half. Well, I'd say about 2 years later, like my parents moved from moved from Compton to Tennessee, and they left me the house. They were trying to sell the house. They was okay. Look, I'm not trying to go to Tennessee. They're like, okay, well you can live in this house. If you want to pay the mortgage, so and so a month. I'm like, okay, for sure. And then around the same time, this motherfucker get kicked out of his house. You know what I'm saying? Like he going through it. So like, you know what I'm saying? So so he came and lived with me. He came and lived with me and everything, man. So like I said, all that history of us, like us living together. Before he was with TDE, he was with Street Beat. So we going to those studios and doing records. So no, it's been a gradual climb. Like together, man. And I moved to Tennessee like 2010 for like about 3 or 4 years, and so those pivotal. So when I came back those years, we kind of picked up right where we left off, man. And it's really like a big bro little brother situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, homies first.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? But this was just last year. We was on this tour. This is a Soulburger tour that we did, man.
Yep.
And that was actually a great show. I come out, do his thing, man. Like those be the best times being on the road. Real shit. It'd be the best of times, the worst of times. That's it right now, dog. There's so many stories, man.
Some horrible hangovers. Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Man, what?
I'm already knowing. You have the latest and greatest project out, Born.
Man, thank you.
Let's talk about that and talk about, because you've had individuals like Soul on there to Coyote and everything. Talk about how impactful and important it is to not only to you but the legacy that you're working on as well.
That's the biggest thing is legacy, and it was just me trying to figure out. Like I said, it went to the branding, and then it was a lot of it was the business part of it. So being a producer, you try to find, like when I first came in this game, it was okay, I need to find an artist, build with an artist. That's how I'm gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? Like I did that. Didn't so much work out for me doing that. So that's when I made the pivot. And my wife was on my ass like, bro, you need to like put you first. You know what I'm saying? Build Python P. Like so. Yeah, me just spinning my wheels. Like I said, as far as in the business wise, I'm like, okay, I can chase placements, you know what I'm saying, all day. You know what I'm saying, and get royalty, this and that. But you're not really seeing too much Chili doing that.
Right.
So the more I'm getting frustrated and learning, I'm learning, okay, it's really all about masters. That's where the Chili is at, is in the master of the music.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, okay, all right, fuck it then. Let me make my own album on some like Metro DJ Khaled type shit. Just cash in all the connects that I've ever made, and see if I can create my own project. And so me doing that, now I own the masters to my music. Versus, because when you do all these songs with other people, I take these songs I did with J. Cole and Lupe and Benny and this and that. I take these songs. You take these songs to a label. First thing you're gonna ask is, do you own these songs?
Right.
I'm like, no, I don't. These people say, okay, well, we can't do no business with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning that. I can do a publishing deal, but as far as like a deal to really get Chili, it's all in the masters. As far as like residuals and all that. If I want to sync songs, you know what I'm saying? The first thing I'm gonna ask is, do you own this? Okay, and what we can talk, we can play ball now.
All right.
So that's the reason why I made my pivot to like, because now all I care about is just like making my own projects now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it creates legacy. Now I have a portfolio of my own that I can take everywhere, man. And me doing this project, like this really is probably the most fulfilling and the most Chili I've seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the most Chili I've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Based on more into yourself,
yes,
you get more out of it.
Yes, man. It was such a coming out the gate. Just having Boss on there and Sir, of course, on Soul, and you know, the homies, TF, you know, Ice Cold Bishop, like, what's going on, Coyotes, like, yeah, these, like I said, these are all the relationships that formed over the years. So the timing was really everything, because I've been wanting to do this since like 2020, but you know, timing just wasn't there yet. So, you know, once like 2024 hit, that's when I started working on it. But by then, you know, like I said, I got the relationships now. Now I'm calling on them. Now they, of course, B, like, I fuck nigga, you cold. That nigga, yeah, just send me the song, this and that. And so helped me a lot, A&R in it also. Like, he was helping me getting these artists together, things like that. So, yeah, so no, that was probably, I mean, to me, that shit was album of the year. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that
speaking into existence, brother.
Yeah, no, that was
Talk
album
that
of the
talk.
year. No, that, to me, that was probably one of the greatest like projects of that year, man. Not to toot my own horn. But yeah, no, that was probably the most fulfilling moment I had in my career. I've done this for a long time, I got a lot of moments, but that moment of creating my project, putting it out, you know, shooting the videos, like, just, you know, doing my own rollout, you know what I'm saying, getting with the homies like Bankhead, getting with the homies like Vernice, just calling even my connects in the media, like, yo, I want to sit down with you about my project. And, you know, all the homies like, yeah, come on, let's do it.
Shout out Big Bro and another alumni of the show, Chuck Dizzle. Shout out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shout out him. Shout out Chrissy B. Like,
shout out Chrissy.
Yeah,
man.
like, these are
family.
all my folks to where like, they poured into me. You know what I'm saying? And those are moments that I'll never forget, like, with my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, in this music business, because it's hard to come by. You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
So, no, like, I'm forever indebted, because they was a part of the moment, just to, like, you know, just to help this whole shit be great, man, for real. For real, man.
This is the positive period of the podcast, where I ask everyone that's sitting in the chair that you're sitting in, whether you're speaking to the younger version of yourself or another individual who's suffering in silence or hiding their hurt to where they can't fulfill or be sitting in the position of life that they want to be.
Yeah.
What would be your positivity to them be?
Would always tell people, my friends, like, you know, other artist producers coming up, I always tell them, like, bro, stop asking so many people what they think of your art and of your music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, what do you think of it? If you think it's fire, bro, that's all that matters, bro. Like, go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, make sure the quality is there. But as far as your sound, your art, what you're trying to do, like, stop asking people what they think of it or if it's good or not. Because once that person tells you, I don't like it, it's not for me, then you're discouraged. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what that person, you know, like I said, art is subjective. So, you know, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Art, you know, it can't be the next sound. So, no, I always preach to people, bro, like, don't even ask me, which, like, people will send me beats or this and that. Dog, what you think of this, bro? I'm like, dog, don't even ask me that. Real shit. I'm first thing I say, bro, what do you think? You think this is fire? Dog, this shit is cold. That's all that matters, bro. The real shit, like, which means have confidence in yourself and what you're doing, bro. Like, bro, I've never asked anybody what they think of, like, my music or this beat or what you think of this, bro. I never do that, because once again, if I'm making it, while I'm making it, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This shit crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I'm already, like, filling myself up. So, which leads to, like, man, bro, just trust me. Get on this. All right, nah, like, if you say it's dope, P, I'll get on it. Like, I trust you. And so, and it always comes out like, exactly how it's supposed to come out, man. So no, my advice I give people, bro, just roll with it. Like, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the way you do that is stop asking other people for their advice as far as your art, bro. Your art is your art. Believe in that shit, like, wholeheartedly, bro.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will.
Woo!
So just, you know, just do that. Have the utmost confidence in yourself, your product, and just put full forth and effort into it. Put the full passion into your purpose.
1,000%, man. No, and never dim your light. And that's why, you know, me and the homies, we kind of, like, you know, go back and forth with the humble thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people tell you, be humble, bro, be humble. And, you know, I kind of see it in a way of them trying to, like, tell you to dim your own light. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you're not popping your shit, nobody gonna do it for you, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? So in this music business, bro, you kind of have to have some sort of delusion, you know, delusionality. You know what I'm saying? Like, to it. So, you know, I don't I don't mind people. Like I said, don't be arrogant and be an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, never feel like you're superior. I'm not saying that at all, but like, no, like I don't mind people popping their shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people like having the utmost like confidence in what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people like teeter the line as far as like be grounded. That's what it is.
Yes.
Be grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like be aware, be present on where you at. You know what I'm saying? In your career, in the moment. And where you're trying to get to. But the humble part, I don't know, we kind of see it as like it's a way of dimming your light, and that's what you do not want to do. Is dim your light. Because be humble in this room, don't be yourself like bro.
Get in that room, show who you are, show why you're there.
Be a star. Be a star, bro.
Have a sense of ego. Don't be egotistical.
Boom. That's what I mean by be grounded at the same time.
And just hold yourself accountable, and just go full forth, 100% yourself. 1,000 fucking. Everybody's already taken, so be you. All right. So with that being said, let people know where they can find you, what to expect, what's the next project coming out, and again. Where other platforms we can find you on? No,
definitely. I mean, I'm Python P on every platform. Every platform. You just type in Python P on Google, this and that, TikTok, every platform you type that in, like that's gonna come up, man. I got a few things I'm working on. I got this project with 211 that I'm finishing up. Me and Mick Jenkins are finishing up a project that we got coming together. Of course, my project. Me and Thurs got a project that we're working on. So I'm really trying to just flood the market, just for music. Every Wednesday, me and Soul, we do our streaming. Yep. Every Wednesday. Shout out to Nero. We're doing our music reviews. Throw your paint. That's what we call it. Throw your paint. You know what I'm saying? So, check for that every Wednesday, 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We like people send their music in, and we're actually blessing people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like 2 weeks ago, we had a guy, Tony C. Ali, he called from Denver. He sent we going through song. We like, bro, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to find someone who's we going to think is dope. We found somebody. I made a beat. He rapped on it, so put a verse on it. We put it out, bro. Tony, is that.
Get to Cali. Tony, so I can sit you here and we can discuss how this even came about for you, man.
Bro. Yeah, and he cold too, bro. You know what I'm saying? We came across another guy last night named Dev Mack that we're going to work with. So, so we really trying to give back to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Let me correct something, because you said it enough times, and my ears can't hear it no more.
Talk to me.
You're not trying, brother. You're in the process of, and you're working too.
Hey, it's funny though. Hey,
trying state of mind, doing state of action. So keep doing. Keep doing.
And that's me had to practice what I preach, because I tell other people that we're not trying, we're doing. Like, take that out your vocabulary. So thank you for catching me on that.
No, absolutely.
Whoop me out on that.
I couldn't hear it no more. No more.
No. Whoop me out every time you hear trying. Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
We're doing. Once again, that's that. Don't dim your light. Don't we're not trying. We doing.
That's right.
Talk your pop your shit, man. So you're correct, man. But no, I'm just steady working, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to fulfill my duties. That's it.
Same here. I'm gonna let that last trying to fulfill thing.
That's it. Trying again?
Yeah, trying to. He said trying to fulfill his duties. I'm gonna let that one slide.
I am fulfilling my duty. That's
working
what I'm
towards
doing.
In the process of gaining ground on. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what to do at this point. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Hit me in my DMs. I respond to everything. Again, I am nothing without you guys. So thank you again to all the love and support. Thank you to my proud sponsors. Thank you to the Network Studios. This is home, and you already know what it is.
Sheesh.
I am your boy XPress, and like that, see you next Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. Hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly.